What's good? What's good? Welcome to Epic Entertainment Critics. I'm Antoine.
I'm still James.
All right, so checking out some trailers and some TV spots or whatever. Thor is coming out. Thor 4. You know we're going to get a review up for it. But they got a little TV spot that came out. I don't know. You know, TV spots give you a little more footage.
Yeah.
You know, it's always like maybe a minute long, 40 seconds or something. This one is a minute 15, so whatever. We'll see what we got. So they got Thor, Love and Thunder, the best team ever TV spot. So I think he was going to talk about I guess they got a team up going on with the Jane and whatever. So let's see what the TV spot look like, and then we have a little discussion. So Thor, best team ever.
There's a maniac who seeks to end us all. We must do something. I'm putting together the greatest team ever. Called... He's my best friend. Yes. Valkyrie.
We get to fight again.
The Guardians.
Give me those.
And Jane, the old ex-girlfriend.
Judy Foster.
Jane Foster.
You are not like the other gods of kill.
Thor, Love and Thunder. Rated PG-13. Tickets on sale now.
How are we doing, guys? We're all about to die.
You said this would be a relaxing holiday.
I said it was going to be like a relaxing holiday. Times like this, we need to come together.
Quite a reunion, huh?
What a classic Thor adventure. Flick. Okay, we should go.
Thor, Love and Thunder. Tickets on sale Monday.
They're going to milk that shot for everything they can. I see
You
that.
flick too hard, damn it. Yeah, so it was a little snippets there.
Yeah.
It wasn't, a lot, but is it going up, down, staying where's that? Where's that for you?
The needle went a little bit backwards.
Why is that?
I think for me, I've gotten to the point now where it's like, you're either going to sell me or you're going to break me. This I'm already bought in. This didn't break me,
Right.
but I want to see the movie. I don't want to see no more clips.
Right. Yeah.
But saw a little bit of extra footage in this one. Got a nice little team up montage, so that's always fun.
Mm-hmm.
How many outfits does Thor have in this?
I don't know, but for me, it's not really. It didn't go up for me. It ain't really go down. It's staying where it's at. But it's just like, the more I see, the more I just like I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I see more, I'm not getting excited.
Yeah,
I'm getting less excited.
That's why I said it moved the needle a little back.
Yeah, so I was
because the more I see, I'm like, oh, I was expecting it to be sold on everything I saw.
So just know this going in. This is not going to be like a Marvel action movie.
No,
it's going to be like a fun adventure movie with a lot of comedy.
It's going to be another Taika Waititi special,
right? Which I was cool with Thor Ragnarok, but I'm looking like I know I think I'm just. I got already. I'm hitting superhero fatigue.
Yeah,
and I'm getting to a point, and then now y'all gonna go so comedy with it. It's gonna be like one of those movies where it's a joke every 5 minutes, and it's like okay, I know it's sort of a comedy, so it's gonna be jokes in there, but I get to a point where I'm like, I'm getting exhausted.
It also feels weird because this is the same world that Endgame exists in.
Yeah.
With a threat very much like Thanos. Because Gore the God Butcher is quite often on that level. I mean, this dude goes against Thor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so it's
but he just looked like a dude with makeup on.
True.
Uncle Fester, as they say.
He's supposed to be a good deal less humanistic.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, he looks
effed up.
Very. He looks kind of. I mean, I give him to him that he looks crazy or whatever.
Yeah.
So whatever.
And it does
Don't
look
look
like they're going to, even if they don't explain what the all black is, they are kind of showcasing the effect it has on his appearance.
Yeah, sure.
So that the markings that appear in his skin in some shots, and the black stuff leaking out of his mouth and all that, looking like some weird demonic crack
This movie is going to get in a whole new audience. Well, they kind of got the audience, but they're going to double down on that audience of young, young females, soccer moms. It's going to be because they like those kind of.
Well, like I feel like this is the kind of this stuff gets the audience they were trying to get with Hawkeye.
Yeah, but the thing
This
is
what actually gets
it's
those.
going to
people.
lose the audience, the original audience, though. I feel, and that's like adult males between 15 to 35,
which feels more
maybe
and more,
older now.
Yeah, which every project that feels more and more like the plan. And I'm not sure how I feel about that particularly.
I'm cool with it, long as we keep getting stuff for us.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm losing it because I'm looking like the next couple of years. I haven't seen no projects that I feel like that I'm interested in. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I mean,
I'm sure this will be a fun flick, but because like Ragnarok managed to ride the line between being a fun movie for everybody, but also being like, we're actually gonna own up to Thor's character arc.
yeah.
So no one comes away from that movie feeling like, I just think that they should have given Thor, a little more of a hurdle to over. No one had a problem with like the actual story there, right? So it's like, but if you're doubling down on the tone and not honoring the story that you're trying to tell, and this is the thing that has me worried about this, is that whole story arc in the comics is heavy.
Well, they same thing with Ragnarok, right?
Well, yeah, but like at least with Ragnarok, it's like because they basically just subverted it. They barely used any of the actual story
That's what
from
I'm saying.
Ragnarok.
They might do the same
So like,
thing.
if they do that with this one, I don't like a lot of the fans have been dying for this story arc because they want to see Beta Ray Bill, and they want to see Gore the God Butcher.
Why?
Because they're cult favorites, man. I don't know what to tell
I
you.
mean, at this point, if he come in and he be a badass, I welcome that.
Yeah.
Because Thor is a goofball. Then we got Guardians of the Galaxy. This whole movie is just gonna be funny,
Yeah.
lighthearted and funny,
Yeah.
and that's cool.
It's just
But I don't.
because this is the issue is that whereas the storyline from the original Ragnarok was heavy, the villains were ridiculous. So it doesn't. No one's mad about not getting those villains. Gore is very much not a ridiculous villain. Like visually, he's kind of ridiculous, but like his story is like God of War dark. So it's like
They're not gonna do that because look at this tone.
yeah.
So he gonna be saying goofy shit. They're gonna play it for comedy.
It's gonna be like it's basically that line in Doctor Strange between him and Caecilius. It's like, Mr. Doctor, it's strange. Oh, who am I to judge? That type of like,
right.
dad
Or
humor.
even in the Ragnarok. Remember when he was fighting some big fire monster, and he was he's like, oh wait, this never happens or whatever. Oh God, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about when he
Yeah.
was I forgot he told him to wait for something.
Yeah.
And then the monster was like, I'm trying to monologue here.
Yeah.
It was all play for comedy,
Yeah.
all play for laughs. So it's gonna be like that.
And I don't know how much of a stomach I have for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with it, but right now I'm looking for something else. I kind of miss my action, but I'm getting it. I'm gonna go ahead and get it elsewhere.
Yeah, because I feel like this genre has a problem of finding a middle ground between the high flying fun action comedy flick and the gritty, super dark action drama.
Well, I believe that they got people who don't care about the source material because they look what brings more money.
Yeah.
The females, soccer moms, like if you get into female girls, you're gonna make bukus of money.
Well, like also it pays more for them to appeal to those demos because the old,
So they're gonna make that Twilight money.
yeah. But it's like the
Hunger Games money.
the 35 to 50, year old males show up for everything.
Who cares about them?
Well, no, but it's like they
No,
show.
I'm saying that's what they think.
No. The way the thing is, like, they keep showing up to everything.
Right, because it's
No.
Marvel, because the brand.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it ain't for them. So when they
No,
sit there,
I know that.
But let me finish. When they come in, they gonna go see it because it's Marvel, and they watch it. They're not gonna like it. So that's rapidly going to decline all the males that comes to see this.
Except it never does. That's
No,
the
it's
problem.
going to eventually, but they still gonna make money. You know why? Because they switch their demographic over.
Again, the issue is that they have an unlosable demo, so they don't have to worry about them anymore. The same people,
I know, that's what I'm
because the
saying.
same weird nerds who have been complaining about the direction Marvel's taking since goddamn Thor 2 are still going to see every Marvel movie.
I think it's going to decline. I think it's going to get to a point because you got the people that are always going to see it and complain, right? And then you got a mass audience that it was casual fans. I know a lot of people that was casual fans and they was seeing every Marvel movie back in like 14, 15, like Winter Soldier days.
Yeah.
I got people that never read comics in their life telling me about how they love Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
of course, yeah.
So when they go see this and Doctor Strange, they're gonna be like, this ain't for me.
Well, because like,
So you're gonna lose that casual fans that's not loyal. You know what I'm saying? That's not loyal.
Of course, yeah.
And then once you start, that whole demographic gonna start to fade away, and all you're gonna have is the loyalists that's seeing it, plus a whole nother demographic, which is teenage females and soccer
No,
moms
I'm with
and
you on
little
that.
kids.
What I'm saying is, they're not concerned with the loyalists because they can't seem to shake them. They're just saying instead of like making broad spectrum entertainment for these casuals, let's double down on this, 15 to 35 females, and get their money locked in.
Right. That's what I'm saying. And my point is, it's starting to push away more and more what I want.
Yeah.
And I'm getting to a point where, even a loyalist like me is starting to check out. So I'm getting to a point where I'm gonna go ahead, step out of this party. This is not for me.
I mean, because I think we've had conversations about this stuff before, where it's like a lot of these Marvel projects, if we didn't have this channel, we might have skipped.
Yeah, like the past couple years.
Yeah.
Nothing excited me. That they done.
Yeah.
And
because the only reason I finished WandaVision was for this.
Yeah, and like I said, and the direction they're going, which I said this can be entertaining, but this is something I watch when it come on streaming.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for this. My favorite Marvel movies were the Captain Americas.
Yeah.
And and my absolute favorite was Infinity War. Like that whole arc,
Yeah.
I like the first Avenger, the first Iron Man. Like Phase 1, I like Phase 1. I was really enjoying getting into Phase 1. Phase 2, I really love. And then Marvel Endgame, that was it. I got everything I wanted. I blew my wad, and it's not the fact that I didn't want to see more. It's just when they start, it's like, okay, once they hit that plateau, now it's like, okay, now let's tap into that other audience.
Like
I'm starting to realize, y'all trying to go for a whole new audience.
Because like
on the material that started with audience from me.
Yeah. It's like if they're giving you like an opportunity to decompress at the end game. It's like, all right, look, we're going to give y'all a minute before we start making content again. Y'all go ahead, get this out your system. We'll be back, though. Like, it might have been easier to just say, oh, they're not looking for me right now. Let me go ahead and go about my business. But when they just said, hey, remember all that stuff you liked? We're making more.
But you can't deny that Twilight money, though. You can't deny how much money that brings in.
Yeah.
So they just looking at it like that.
And
they don't care about the way we feel.
And I think the thing that's been turning me off of this stuff so much is I personally enjoy bittersweet endings. Whereas like we did everything we could. At the end of the day, we won, but we didn't get out clean. You know?
Right. I mean, well, we know they're going to keep going because it's a money-making machine.
But it's like that. So like I'm
starting to realize it's no longer for us.
Oh yeah. Because like I love the Captain America movies for that. Because like we won, but everybody didn't make it home, or we won, but our lives will never be the same. You know, it's like the first one. He ends up coming out the ice in the future, so everything he knew was gone. You know, it's Winter Soldier is like his faith in the institution of the government is shaken irrevocably, and his best friend is an international brainwashed assassin. You know, we get all the way up to in Infinity War, they lose. You know. Because I think that's way more valuable entertainment than just and once again the day is saved, and it's like going into phase 4 it feels like everything is and the heroes win again,
Yeah, I mean it's done. I mean the party's over.
Yeah.
Party's over and they still dancing. Why you still dancing? The party's over. The music gone, the DJ went home, packed up his turntables and shit, and you still over there dancing. That's just sad.
like you got that last light shining down on you.
Yeah, man. Look, dude, I didn't mean for this to turn into that discussion, but it's just getting to that point, man. It's nothing there for me no more. It's trying to reach a whole nother audience. Marvel is effectively trying to reach a different demographic, and I'm not mad at them for it because it's a money making machine, but I am a little mad that you're going to take the material that I was accustomed to and change it for someone else. Instead of just, giving them their own thing, you're changing the material.
And I'll even go a step further to those that think this is just a bitter old nerd podcast, right? There's content that has been made for later demographics that is not being touched in favor of shifting content that was generated to draw in an earlier demographic to fit a later demographic. And I think, because this is a different version of the same conversation we have on black characters and inclusivity, where it's like, you could have used one of our, quote unquote our characters, but you didn't think that character had legs. So what you did was you made one of the characters you can sell fit.
Swap the character.
You race swap, gender swap, whatever it may be,
right,
to try to use that character's existing cachet to get people to say, well, just give it a chance.
Right.
And you can backdoor in your inclusivity that way, which pisses me off more often than not. But it's like, so if you want this new demo, so like, it's one of the reasons why I'm really happy about Ms. Marvel, where it's like, you want your young ethnic character. Don't take a pre-existing character and say, oh, they're young and ethnic now. Use the young ethnic characters that have been resonating with people in the demographic you're trying to go for. Use those characters. Don't try to take the stuff that other people have already been getting into and say, this is this now. So like, I feel like some of this stuff like Ms. Marvel is going to work a lot better because they're not taking something from one demographic and twisting it to fit a different one.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work either because I already know they looking for they looking to get a demographic that wasn't into this, right? So they got to change some stuff to keep them. And I'm cool. It's just the fact that that's what we got now. And I am going to pack, take my stuff, clean my desk out. And I'm like,
grab your coat.
Good luck on everything y'all doing, and I respect what y'all doing. I'm just gonna go. My focus is gonna be on things like if I know I don't think they're not gonna continue the Watchmen show, but things like that where it's a little more adult, a little more serious, a little more, if they make something like some R-rated graphic novels, or you know what I'm saying, that's where I'm looking for things like that, opposed to this, because this is for a whole new demographic that's not me, and I can see it, and I'm not stupid enough to say, yeah, I like this too because it's Marvel. No, I don't like it. It's like, I think it's good entertainment, but I'm not having fun with it because I an adult. Damn it! No. After, you know what I'm saying, it just get to a point like it's fun to take the kids to see, but for me, what I like, it's not this.
It's not going in your collection.
No. I know what I'm saying. Like I said, it looked fun though. That's why I say I need something like Watchmen or like a graphic novel, something a little more serious, or it ain't even got to be serious, but just something a little more adult. Now, I know they're throwing a Deadpool, but they're not going to have it's not going to be rated R. It's going to be.
I'm out.
They thinking about making it. What's that? The video game rating?
M
or something like that.
I'm out.
So, I guess. Look, I think if they said they do that, they can get away with more than they could on the PG-13, but less than the R. So it's like a in between thing.
Oh, like a TVMA kind of thing.
I don't know, something like that. Where it's like a different rating. Now, this is what I heard. I'm not sure if that's true. Like a different rating besides PG-13, but not an R though.
I mean, because NC-17 ain't the way to go.
No, not over R.
Yeah,
in between PG-13 and R.
I'm trying to think of what
a little middle ground in between PG-13 and R. What is that?
That's what
a little more than PG-13, a little less than R.
PG-14.
Basically, that's a video game rating, right? And it's like
I mean, it's E, T, and M.
Something. Well, whatever.
Everyone, teens, and mature audiences.
Yeah, whatever. They doing something with Deadpool or whatever. But
okay.
I kind of reached my ceiling with Deadpool too, man.
Yeah, Deadpool might have overstayed his welcome for me.
But no, we'll see. So Thor: Love and Thunder coming out July 8th.
Yeah.
So
about a month from now.
Yeah. All right, y'all. About to be out here. Thanks for checking out the video. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so get alerts anytime we post new videos or we live stream.
And don't forget to like and comment, and we'll see y'all next time.
Yes, we out here.
Peace.
Peace.